Typically, we would see the education funding in this bill. It isn't here, and so question, do we know what bill we're going to see that in?
There will be a separate bill tomorrow.
Will we see school runs tomorrow? A couple people asked me that question.
Yes, a couple only. Yes, we will.
And when is still to be determined, or do you have a...
Well, it's going to be before 12 midnight
All
tomorrow.
right. Do you have, one of the questions is we're talking about the health care bill and a number of things. Do you have the total cost of Medicaid, the breakdown to what it would be federal, state, and local costs?
Let's see, do you want the all funds or the state? You want the all funds on the Medicaid expenditures?
Yeah, all then state and local if you have the breakdown.
Okay, I've got here all funds, Medicaid expenditures are projected to total $62 billion, an increase of $3.3 billion or 5.3% over 2014. 2016-17, all funds Medicaid expenditures are projected to total $63.2 billion, an increase of $1.1 billion or 1.8% from state year 2015-16. And then on the state share Medicaid expenditures, the state share Medicaid expenditure for 2015-16 are projected to total $17.57 billion, an increase of $608.91 million, or 3.4% from state fiscal year 2014-15. And in 2016-17, state share Medicaid expenditures are projected to total $17.87 billion, an increase of $297.8 million, or 1.6% from state fiscal year 2015 and 16. That's it.
Do you have what the local share is, or no?
And local is $8.9 billion.
Okay, does that include New York City and?
Yes.
Okay, 8.9.
Yes.
Thank you. And one of the things in the executive budget was a proposal, I think it was also in the Senate One House, there was an appropriation of $439.5 million from the J.P. Morgan settlement that was going to support a variety of housing programs. I see that this has been taken out of the enacted budget. So reason for that, are we going to...
We weren't ready to use it yet, and we'll probably work it before the end of the cycle, or before the end of June.
Okay, so this money may be...
Oh, no, I'm sorry, tomorrow.
All right.
It'll come back to life.
We'll figure it out. All right, we can talk about that tomorrow. Thank you. Quick question, and we've made a lot of progress in the state with capital projects and state parks. But we also know that we have a lot of historic sites. Just a question, is there capital money like we've done for the parks, anything for historic sites in this?
What? It'll go to both. capital money, the money can go to both.
can go to both. And
Yeah.
I know in the state parks, too, there have been some efforts to have some public-private partnerships or local support to help make sure that the parks are operating. Have we seen any of those types of agreements on the historic site?
Get rid of that? No, we haven't done anything that I know of, or we know of.
Okay, a question on Native American lands. There had been a certain amount of money last year that went to the host counties that were losing out because of, having those nations located within those counties. This year, we've seen a significant reduction in those dollars.
But we have done them, they're there. I didn't know it was a cut, but Cayuga is 92 million. 92 million. County of Franklin is $340 million. County of Seneca, are we those 340?
Those might be over.
I think I'm over.
I think you're overstating a little bit.
I saw some guy get up and start running upstate.
I think last year there was like 6.2
Okay.
million.
Is that the VLT
or-
protection because of the VLT?
No,
The VLT was 209 increase.
No, not the BLT. It would be the state assistance to counties in which an Indian nation is located.
Yeah, that I've got.
So
yeah.
not those that might necessarily have a casino in them, although.
Well, we have here, all right, on that, we have legislation provides $3.8 million in miscellaneous financial assistance, which includes $123,000 for 4 new villages, $75,000 for Mastic Beach, $27,000 for Village of Woodbury, $19,000 for villages of South Blooming Grove, $2,000 for villages of can't even pronounce that, Sagappanak. Okay, I chewed that up. 250 on the city of Syracuse for shared service projects with Onondaga County, 2.0 million to Onondaga County for pilot projects with Syracuse City, and 92,500 to the county of Cayuga to mitigate shortfalls in real property taxes from Cayuga Indian Nation of New York, 340,000 to the county of Franklin to mitigate shortfalls in real property taxes from St. Regis' Mohawk tribe, an additional 340 for the county of Seneca to mitigate shortfalls in real property taxes from Cayuga Indian Nation of City of New York, Nation of New York.
Okay, Denny, if I might interrupt. You mentioned the Seneca County one. That $340,000 is actually $1.46 million less than last year. And I'm wondering if, I know this is one of the counties that a casino was approved in. I'm wondering if it is tied at all to the fact that they may start getting host benefits of a casino so that they are made whole between this last year when they got 1.46 million and now they're getting 340. That's really a lot of the base of my question, and thank you for giving me that greater list.
Going back, yes, I don't know if you did ask this, but you also asked the question of the VLTs. The legislature provides a $2.9 million increase in VLT aid for host municipalities outside of Yonkers, resulting in a total of 29.3 in aid for such municipalities. And budget maintained BLTA for City of Yonkers at 19.6 million.
So in those cases, they're all pretty much the same as a year ago.
Right, yeah.
On the Seneca County one, if I go back to, they're saying this year, what I have, 340,000 in the budget, but last year it was 1.8 million, so it's 1.46 less.
That's correct. Yeah.
Is there something within the budget plan that makes up that difference, or are we looking at Seneca County being 1.4 million short from where we were a year ago?
Yes.
Yes, we're that much short.
We're going to be that much short. I don't know what we did last year, so I don't know how it relates to this year. I mean, I knew then, I don't know now. One at a time.
Thank you for your answers, even if I don't like them all. Thank you for those. On the bill, Mr. Speaker.
On the bill, Mr. Oaks.
I am concerned as we're seeing, of course, the aid to localities covers numerous areas. We aren't seeing the education that is normally in here. Many unanswered questions we have in the situation that we were just trying to clarify for the County of Seneca one. That is being reduced dramatically without a clarity of why or why not. It brings pause when we aren't able to have good information, and I hope that doesn't speak to tomorrow when we are trying to confine things. I hope we have plenty of time to research, understand, and be able to vote accordingly. Thank you very much.